football on Salmon's Cable Channel 2, brought to you by the Betson Connection. Tonight, it's South Jersey Group 3 semifinal championship football, and it's a neighborhood rivalry as Ocean City's Red Raiders take on the Mainland Mustangs in a rematch of a game played on the opening weekend of the season. I'm Chuck Betson, joined by Ken Williams. And Ken, this is the game everybody wanted, and now they have it.
Since September, Chuck, that's all we've heard from the Ocean City people, that they want the Mustangs, and it's here. I look forward to be a real good ball game. I think it will be a very offensively oriented football game, and I look forward to go right down to the wire.
All right, Ocean City, Mainland, South Jersey Group 3 semifinal. The winner will face the winner of the Deptford Woodrow Wilson contest, and what a season it's been for both of these teams. Mainland, of course, won the American Conference Division II title, and Ken Williams, I want to say this: the wind could play a factor today.
Yeah, Chuck, I was down on the field pregame, and the wind is blowing 15 to 20 miles an hour towards the ocean. So as you're looking at the screen, it's blowing from your left to your right. It will definitely have a bearing on the kicking game, and I think that field position will be very important.
Mainland is 9-1, Ocean City 8-1. Mainland lost its only game of the year on Thanksgiving Day to Egg Harbor Township, and as Ken mentioned, Ocean City lost its only game to Mainland on the opening weekend of the season. That score in that game, 38-21. We have a special feature today on our telecast. Our sideline reports brought to you by Dooley's Sub and Pizza, Tilton Shopping Center, Tilton Road, and Northfield. Let's go down to Lucy Jones on the sideline.
Both stands have been filled since shortly after 12 o'clock, and I was able to watch both teams practicing in their workouts before the game. They both seem very intense. I think we're about to see a very physical game today. Back to you.
All right, Lucy, again, that report brought to you by Dooley's Subs and Pizza. Ken Williams, we have a number of key players in the football game to watch for both teams, and number one, you have to start with Kevin Sinclair. The fullback from Ocean City has 1,532 yards this season. On his career, 3,625 yards. This year, he has scored 29 touchdowns. That's a new Cape Atlantic League record. He eclipsed that mark set in 1957. He scored 174 points, and probably one of the premier players in all of New Jersey.
Yeah, I think he needs 29 to set the South Jersey record, and he has today, and depending upon the outcome of today, could conceivably have another one, or he may not have another one, but just an outstanding feat, especially for a junior.
All right, there you see Matt Lefevre Jr., the quarterback, and he did not play quarterback in the first game played between these two teams, and that indeed could be a factor, as Ocean City made that quarterback switch after the first loss, and he's the first Ocean City quarterback to pass for over 1,000 yards in a season.
Yes, he's had a fine, and that's been in 8 games, Chuck, and he's had a fine season. Another little tidbit, he started last year on and off and played quite a bit. They alternated quarterbacks. But in the 2 years that he's been quarterback, Ocean City has not lost a game he has started.
All right, and I want to correct myself. I said Sinclair had 29. He has 28. He needs, I guess, another touchdown to eclipse that mark. Now, the kicker for Ocean City. He set a record for most extra points in a season. The old record held by Tony Galante, a young man you know, and is Matt Dare. Did I pronounce it right this week? I got it right on the mark, Matthew, so he can play a role for Ocean City. Let's look at the Mustangs now. Jeff Boyd, the junior quarterback, 3rd in South Jersey this year in TD passes thrown. Dave Clement, the wide receiver, 2nd in South Jersey in TD receptions. Boyd to Clement, they've done it all year for the Mainland Mustangs.
Yes, they have, Chuck, and they're not really a throwing football team. They don't throw the ball as much as a lot of other teams, and the two of them have hooked up, other than the group from Woodrow Wilson. They are one of the finest pairs in South Jersey.
All right, you see the Mainland Mustangs taking the field now. Ken, I came over the bridge, and I was greeted by a big sign. It said, "Mainland, go home," right over the 9th Street Bridge today in Ocean City. So this is an emotional rivalry, and of course, these two teams have already played, and they're going to get it on again. Everyone over here in Ocean City wanted this rematch, and now they have it.
Yes, they do, Chuck, and it's just the people are still coming in, and this is going to be one of the biggest crowds that they've had here.
Let's run down our starting lineups today on defense for the Mainland Mustangs. The defensive end, Marcus Perry. The tackle, Ryan Harrigal. The tackle, Pat Markowitz. At the other defensive end, Dustin Grande. The linebackers, Casey Heemskirt, Nick Wagner, Jason Cairns, and Kenyatta Brown. The secondary, Cornell Davis, Brad Eisler, and Tony DeSalle. That's a Mustang defense. The Mustang offense, the tight end Todd Michael, the tackle Bill Brown, guard Greg Stoll, center TJ Wilf, guard Matt Levinson, tackle Buddy Broom Jr., split end Dave Clemick, the fullback Tony Tedeschi, the wingback John Stone, the halfback Tony DeSalle, and the quarterback Jeff Boyd. For the Ocean City Red Raiders, and what a beautiful day it is here at Cary Stadium in America's greatest family resort. The tight end Mike Fatt, the tackle Nick Bailey, the guard Josh Cake, the center Andrew Bechtold, the guard Mark Toscano, tackle Dennis Singleton, the split end Scott Lifford, the fullback Kevin Sinclair, wingback Britton Busby, halfback Nick Layton, and the quarterback Matt LaFever. The Red Raider defense, Chris Walker at the end, the tackles James Wires, Peter Simon at the other end, Nicky Bailey. The linebackers, Britton Busby, Greg LaFever, and Andrew Bechtold, along with Nick Layton. And in the secondary, Jim Middleton, B.J. Johnson, and Stephon Davis.
And we have a couple changes here, Chuck. That defensive tackle today will be number 54, Brendan Geen, who will replace Peter Simon. Brendan Geen was a starter last year. He was a starter this year. Got hurt in the first Mainland game, and he's now back starting. And in that secondary, instead of B.J. Johnson, will be number 28, David Mercandante.
All right.
5'10", 165-pound junior.
So some changes for Ocean City then in the secondary, and that could be a key for the Mustangs. There you see young Matt LaFever warming up, and Ken, when they made the switch and put him at quarterback, it seemed to really propel this offense.
Yeah, he throws the ball, I think, a little bit better than Stephon Davis. It freed Stephon Davis up to play defense, to return punts, kickoffs, and to be a receiver. And it added to the versatility of this squad, and I think it was a very, very good move.
All right, the winner of this game will play next week against the winner of Woodrow Wilson-Deptford. If Deptford upsets Woodrow Wilson, the game will be played at the home field of the winner of this game. If Woodrow Wilson wins, the winner of this game will have to travel up to Woodrow Wilson. There you see Gary Degenhardt, the dynamic coach here at Ocean City. Learned his football at Frankfort High School under the legendary Al Angelo, and has done a fine job with this program.
Chuck, before we start, I have a correction I'd like to make from our Thanksgiving Day game. I incorrectly, it was a pass that was went off the hands of a receiver right before the end of the first half, and I incorrectly said it was Curry Reynolds. Okay, it was not Curry Reynolds, and if I've caused that young man any damage, I apologize. It was not a knowingly done, and again, it was not him. He played a fine game. He did catch the one touchdown pass in the end zone, the 28-yarder. And again, it was my mistake. It was not done intentionally, and I want to make that correction now.
All right, Ken, thanks for that correction, and we'll get ready to tee it up here. South Jersey Group 3 Championship Football, the semifinals, Ocean City Mainland. Ken, the last time Mainland won South Jersey Group 3 was 1980, and you were on that coaching staff. Doug Strang and company went over to Overbrook, and you beat a fine team over there to win South Jersey Group 3. The last time Ocean City won it, they defeated Willingboro by a point in 1984. So it's been a long time for both of these schools to win a South Jersey Group 3 title, and one of them's going to go away with those title hopes intact today.
And I was at that. Remember, they had the big tackle. I think it was George Williams, a dame, was at up at JFK up in Willingboro, and Ed Woolley was the coach of Ocean City at the time, I believe, and well, we're just hoping that one of these two teams today can bring that South Jersey championship back to the Cape Atlantic League.
All right, Jason Feinberg will kick it off for Mainland. He needs one extra point to break the school record of 30 held by Jimmy Cooper, who went on to play his college football at Temple University. We're ready to tee it up, and we're happy to be bringing it to you on Simon's Cable Channel 2, along with the Betson Connection. Feinberg gets the ball away. It's going to be fielded by Stephon Davis at 15. Takes it up the middle, has some room. Gets it out to about the 30-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ocean City Red Raiders.
And that was Kenyatta Brown on the tackle, and number 89 for the Mustangs, also in on that tackle, was Jim Peterson.
Okay, so we're ready to rumble. 1st and 10 for Ocean City. The football at the 30. LaFever will bring him out. Motion with Busby. Fever gives it to Sinclair, dances away from Grande, has room outside, gets about 4 yards before he's met by Brad Eisler. And Eisler, of course, all South Jersey, one of 4 players from this area to be honored as such, and of course a member of the Betson Connection defensive team. Let's watch Sinclair dance away from Grande, but good pursuit by Brad Eisler. Perfect tackle.
And ironically, Chuck, Kevin Sinclair was also all South Jersey, so that was the 2 all South Jersey players locking horns on the first play.
They had an early meeting out here today.
Yes, they did.
Second down, and we'll call it 6 for Ocean City. Lefevre gives it to Nicky Layton off tackle, and Layton's not going to get much at all as Ryan Herrigal and company was there to make the stop. Number 73, Ryan Herrigal, 6'2", 202-pound defensive tackle. Ken did not play against Egg Harbor Township, and I thought Mainland missed him.
Yeah, they did, Chuck. They moved Marcus Perry into that spot and used Jim Peterson at defensive end. Of course, Marcus Perry is a wherever he plays, he's an outstanding player. Ryan Herrigal had bone chips in his right elbow. He had them removed, I think, orthoscopically, and he's got it bandaged up pretty good, but he's here ready to play.
3rd and 4. They pitch it out wide to Sinclair. Tries to cut upfield, gets it upfield, and he'll probably have the first down.
He's just going to make that
Sinclair took a pitch and got it around the left side and has the first down. First down for Ocean City. Let's watch it, Ken.
He gets this on second effort, Chuck. Nice block by Ricky Lifford out there on that corner, and that second effort just enough to get him that first down.
Didn't get it by much, but he got it. 1st and 10, the football at the 40 of Ocean City. We're in the first quarter here. South Jersey Group 3 semifinals on Simon's Cable Channel 2. Lefevre gives it on the double handoff inside, and that was Sinclair on the carry, and he's not going to get much.
I don't think you'll see Ocean City put it up here unless it's a real short pass. They're going into this win, and it is a very strong win. If they can use this clock this first period and sustain a drive and eat up this clock, it will take that wind advantage away from the Mustangs. So this is an important drive.
All right, and I've seen the wind worse here. I heard there were going to be gale warnings over here, so it's not quite as bad as I thought. But you're right, Ken. It is blowing, and there's early movement by Ocean City. It appeared no flag down. They give it to Layton. And Layton gets about 4 yards on the carry. I thought the Red Raiders moved. Apparently they did not because it was not called. Be a 3rd down, and we'll call it 4. Let's watch it, Ken.
Let's just replay.
Thought there might have been some early movement there.
Yeah, I did too, Chuck, by looking at that replay. Either the rest of them were slower, or there was either left guard or left tackle was very fast off the football.
He got off that ball quick if he didn't move. 3rd down, and we'll call it 4 for Ocean City. The football at the 47-yard line. First possession for the Raiders. They give it to Sinclair. Dustin Grandi strings it out, and Brad Eisler comes up and makes the tackle, and Sinclair's not going to get the first down.
That's a big play, Chuck.
Dustin Grandi strung it out, and that allowed Brad Eisler to come up and make the tackle, and it's going to be 4th down and about 1.5 yards. And what's Gary Degenhart going to do here, Ken Williams? Let's watch this replay.
It looks like he's going to go for it here, Chuck. He has nothing inside. He breaks that outside and tries to get to the corner. Brad Eisler comes up and makes a nice tackle on
You're going to see that slow motion replay that we're instituting today. So a big play early, 4th and 1 yard for Ocean City. They give it to Sinclair. He barrels up the middle and he has the first down.
The Mustangs have come up with a little wrinkle defensively today. They're going to use a little bit of a 5-man front. They're going to play a 5-3.
Let's watch Sinclair get this first down in the slow motion replay.
And that's what they were in that time, that 5-3. They moved Jason Cairns to the nose, and he's one of their better players.
So, 4th down, Degenhart goes for it, and he pays off as Ocean City has it at the 47-yard line of Mainland. Clock moving, 8:12 left in the first period. Lefevre's going to put it up for the first time today. He's looking for a lift for downfield. To Sal on the coverage. Incomplete. The ball actually was thrown out of bounds. That'll be 2nd and 10 for the Red Raiders. Scotty Lifford has just been a scintillating performer for the Ocean City Red Raiders this season, Ken, particularly when he can go up and out-leap the defender. But today, he's up against an all-South Jersey defensive back in Brad Eisler, and I love that matchup.
Yes, that was Tony DeSalle that time, Chuck. So
on the coverage.
It looks to me like maybe they're going to double cover him, which I think is a very smart move.
2 very good defensive backs for Mainland in Eisler and DeSalle. Let's remember, Tony DeSalle also did not play in that first game against Ocean City. Lefevre back to throw again. He's under pressure. Gets it away to Sinclair. Incomplete. Thrown too low. Good pressure applied that time by the Mustang defense. Marcus Perry was in Lefevre's face. Let's watch it.
Yeah, that was Perry, number 87, and he's just Jason Cairns was also in there. He's just the 2 of them are just extremely tough on defense. Forced Lefevre to throw the ball before he was ready, and thus the incompleted pass.
3rd down and 10. The football at the 47. So Ocean City, after running the ball 5 straight times, throws 2 passes. 3rd and 10 for the Red Raiders. Lefevre back to throw. Here comes the blitz. Cornell Davis is on a safety blitz. He's coming from the outside. Lefevre's going to be sacked and thrown for a loss. Dustin Grande in there, and he throws Lefevre for a loss, and that's going to force a punting situation.
Let's see the corner come from the top of the screen and puts pressure on Lefevre, forces him to run out of that pocket, and Dustin Grande was right there, makes a tackle for a loss. and they went from running the ball 5, 6 straight times to throwing the ball.
Ocean City will kick it away. Lefevre back to punt. DeSalle back to receive for the Red Raiders.
And that's the other Lefevre, Greg Lefevre, that punts the football.
That ball's going to go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and Mainland will set up shop 1st and 10 at the 28. Here come the Mustangs offense. And while Kevin Sinclair has been the premier ball carrier for Ocean City, Mainland's got 3 backs, and between the 3 of them, they almost have as much yardage as Kevin Sinclair and Tony DeSalle, John Stone, and Tony Tedeschi.
Yeah, they have over 1,600 yards between them. Tedeschi has 667, DeSalle has 517, and Stone has 500.
Boyd's going to put it up early, throws it in, the flat incomplete to Stone. Good coverage, as Ocean City had that play covered well.
Chuck, well, we got a minute. Let me hit these officials. They're from the Camden area. We had mentioned before that player looked like maybe he jumped a little early. I find that in tournament play, the officials let a lot more go than they do during the regular season. Plus, these officials are from out of the area. Al Shoup is the referee. Joe Malowski is the umpire. Dan Minix is the line judge. Larry McKeever is the linesman. Brian Francis is the back judge, and Joe Stout of the local chapter is the timer.
2nd and 10 for Mainland. First series, Boyd back to throw again. It's going to set up a screen. Incomplete to Stone. As that was a lateral, that play, I guess. They did not rule it an incomplete pass.
I don't know about that,
Again, on a replay, it looked like a forward pass to me, Ken Williams.
Definitely looked like a forward pass.
But they're ruling it as a lateral. Let's watch the replay.
Let's see where he throws the ball from, Chuck. We watch this slow motion. He's throwing it from the line. I guess that's behind. Yes,
line,
good
so
call.
That's a lateral, and that'll
Good
be
call.
a loss. Stone had the wherewithal to fall on the ball. Otherwise, Ocean City could have recovered that. So 3rd and 19 for Mainland. 2 passes.
That was a good call by the official.
Incomplete, and the Mustangs in the 3rd and 19. Boyd back to throw. He's looking for Klemick over the middle. He's got it at the 40, all the way out to the 45-yard line. Dave Klemick. Football's loose on the field. Mainland has it. Mainland has the football as Klemick caught the ball over the middle, got it to the 45, was tackled. The ball came loose. A mad scramble ensued, and Mainland fell on it. Let's watch it, Ken Williams, in our slow motion replay.
It's just a quick slam.
There you see Klemick, a great catch.
In.
And he's stripped of the ball.
I think he was down, Chuck.
Number 12, good tackle that time on Ocean City. Mainland got it back, though, and it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Boyd to Klemick. That's been the big combination all year for the Mustangs. They give it to Stone. Stone's got room. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. Johnny Stone struck like lightning here, and he takes it 51 yards. And just like that, Mainland is on the board with 6:16. Ken, let's watch.
This is a quick pitch. Takes that ball outside, turns the corner, no one's there, and he goes 51 yards for the first touchdown of the game for the Mustangs.
51 yards, and that was the first running play from scrimmage for Mainland. Now Jason Feinberg will attempt the extra point. Try to give Mainland a 7-0 lead, and Ken, with this extra point, he can set a school record. Am I correct?
Yes, he can. This will be a record set by Jim Cooper back in 1980, I believe.
Ball is down, the kick is up, and it's good. And Jason Feinberg is the new record holder at Mainland Regional High School for extra points as he adds that. And with 6:16 left in the first period here at Cary Stadium in America's greatest family resort, the score, the Mainland Mustangs 7, the Ocean City Red Raiders nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Is service the word you think of when you think of banking? For over 100 years, Ocean City Home Savings has provided not just service, but quality service. Our family at Ocean City Home Savings and Loan will take the time to answer all of your banking questions. Ocean City Home Savings serves the communities in Cape May and Atlantic counties.
Caring people, caring for you and your financial needs.
Ocean City Home Savings and Loan, community banking at its best.
Ocean City Home Savings and Loan is a proud sponsor of the Mainland Regional High School National Honor Society Golf Tournament every September. Ocean City Home Savings and Loan also sponsors the Cheryl Davis, Ron Moretti Jr., and Dixie Howell golf tournaments, which both benefit Ocean City High School students.
Extreme mountain biking, 45 miles an hour. Did it. 65 miles an hour. Done it. Blindfold. Been there. Then tried that.
All while slamming a do. Nothing's more intense than slamming Mountain Dew. Oh yeah, no shoot. Just kidding. Decent.
Start the holiday season off with a sub tray from Saka Subs. Get $3 off on a small or medium sub tray and $5 off a large sub tray during the holidays. Watch your local papers for tray saving coupons. Saka Subs has 2 locations to serve your holiday needs. 926 Asbury Avenue in Ocean City, 521719 Ventnor Avenue in Ventnor. Dial 525-0460 for Saka's Ocean City and 823-2552 for Saka's Ventnor. Saka Subs is celebrating its 26th year of business. Try the Saka cheesesteak or the Saka special, and there's kids meals as well. Sacco's also has vegetarian subs and chicken subs, and Sacco's offers prompt delivery service. Saka Subs is proud of the way the Ocean City and Mainland football programs have won on the field this season. Saka Subs knows all about winning ingredients, as the Saka Subs family has been serving subs in the greater Atlantic City area since 1947. When it comes to your realty needs in Ocean City, nobody scores more points than Monahan Realty, a family-owned business operating in Ocean City since 1947. Monahan Realty specializes in sales, summer rentals, condos, and homes. From beachfront to bayfront, Monahan Realty has Ocean City covered the way a Red Raiders defensive back blankets an opposing receiver. And there's 2 locations to serve you in Ocean City, one in the Gardens at 717 Battersea Road and another at 32nd and Central. Whether you're looking for a North End townhouse or a southern beach block condo, Monahan Realty can deliver a winning game plan for you. Dial Monahan Realty at 399-1311 or 399-0998.
All right, we're going to watch this scoring replay brought to you by Thomas Heist Insurance. Experience is the reason. 701 West Avenue, Suite 200, Ocean City, New Jersey. We'll show that to you in regular speed as John Stone takes it 51 yards, and Jason Feinberg adds the extra point, sets a school record in the process, eclipsing the extra point record previously held by Jimmy Cooper, who went on to Temple University, and Mainland leads at 7-0. Sort of quiet over here on the Ocean City side.
John Stone was the player in the first game that had an outstanding day. He started again today the same way on a big run. He had 3 big plays, 2 runs, and a pass play. The first game, I think he had 4 touchdowns total. Everybody has said that the Mustangs were the underdog here today, and they have seemed to rise to the occasion all year, and they've jumped off here to a 7-0 lead.
You know, that really has been the theme for Mainland all year, and talking to people this week about this game, everyone, I think Ocean City's going to blow them out. Well, it may happen, but that's just what Mainland wanted. They relish that underdog role.
They're going to have to get somebody to hold this ball, Chuck. It's the second time it's blown off the tee.
All right, so they'll get someone to set it up for the Mustangs.